Students, last class we are discussing about types of link. In that we discussed already rigid link and flexible link. So rigid link means there is a deformation while transmitting the motion from one point to another point. From one point to another point, ನಾವು ಪವರ್ನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮೋಷನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಡಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಲೆಂತ್. ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಡಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಡಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಗೋದನ್ನ ಡಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸೈಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ದು ಸೈಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ರಬ್ಬರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಲಾಂಗೇಟ್. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ರಬ್ಬರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಚೇಂಜ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಡಿಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್. Here there is no deformation, and the size of the part remains same while transmitting the motion from one point to another point is called rigid link. Is called rigid link. So idike examples are called gear drives, crank and connecting rod are the examples. So gear drives andre nivella gears nodirtiri. So in your bikes, heavy vehicles ella kade gears na use madirtare. So why the gears are used? We have to transmitting the motion from one point to another point. So adana gear drives anta karitevi. So you can see here the gears. So this is the gear drives. So green color on the gear ide, blue ide, yellow ide, red color ide. So these are the gear drives anta karitevi. So the motion can be transmitted from green color gear to red color gear. So ಆ time ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರಬಾರ್ದು, there is no deformation, then it is called rigid link. And second is what? Flexible link. So flexible link means there is a deformation while transmitting the motion from one point to another point. So one point linda ಇನ್ನೊಂದು point ಗೆ motion transmit ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, deformation ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So length ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, change ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. The size of the part will be change. Then it is called flexible link. Then it is called flexible link. So flexible link means there is a deformation while transmitting the motion from one point to another point. Then it is called flexible link. So idikke example bandbuttu belt drives, chain drives, rope drives. So these are the example. In a best example helbekandre nimge ನೀವು ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, ಸೈಕಲ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಚೈನ್ ಡ್ರೈವ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಪೆಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಚೈನ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸಮ್ಹೋ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ದ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಚೈನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಎಟ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ದ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ದ ಸ್ಲಿಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಚೈನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅಕರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಪೆಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, there is a deformation of the chain will be occurring. So then it is called flexible link. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಸೊ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಡ್ರೈವ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಡ್ರೈವ್. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಮೋಷನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್ ಪುಲ್ಲಿ ಟು ಡ್ರಿವೆನ್ ಪುಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮೋಷನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್ ಪುಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕಲಿ ಡ್ರಿವೆನ್ ಪುಲ್ಲಿನೂ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿವಿ, ಮೀಡಿಯಂ. ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ. So this belt will be deformed. This belt will be deformation will be occurring. So then it is called what? Flexible link. So students, flexible link means there is a deformation while transmitting the motion from one point to another point. So next, last link is fluid link. So last and final link is fluid link. So by using fluid pressure, we are going to transmit the motion. By using fluid pressure, we have to transmitting the motion from one point to another point. How it will be possible? ಯಾವ ತರ fluid pressure ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ? ಸೊ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಏರಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಸೊ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಏರಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ it will moving upward. The motion will be moving up and down. Up and down ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. How it will be possible? There is a hydraulic pressure will supply to your lift so that the lift will be moving up and down. That is what? Fluid pressure. Or otherwise ಲೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅನ್ಲೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಟ್ರಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಅನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ತರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಲಿಕ್ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ದೇರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ hydraulic pressure. That is what hydraulic pressure With the help of hydraulic pressure, the trolley can be moved up and down. So this is the fluid link. The medium is here. The fluid is a medium. We are going to transmitting the motion from one point to another point. The motion can be transmitted from one point to another point by using fluid pressure. So example, hydraulic lifts, hydraulic jugs. In a best example, car servicing station. ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ ಸರ್ವಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಓಲ್ಡನ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಲಿಕ್ ಜಾಕ್ ಇಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಯುವಲಿ ಆಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಪ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ನೌ ಡೇಸ್ ದೇ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್ ದಿ ಕಾರ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೌನ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್. So the car can be moving up and down with the help of hydraulic pressure. This link is called fluid link. So students, there are three types of links. That is what? First link is rigid link, flexible link and fluid link. So rigid link andre there is a deformation, there is no deformation while transmitting the motion from one point to another point, then it is called rigid link. Examples: gear drives, crank and connecting rod. Second thing is what? Flexible link. There is a deformation while transmitting the motion from one point to another point, is called flexible link. Example: belt drives, chain drives, rope drives, etc. So next, fluid link. So the motion can be transmitted from one point to another point by using fluid pressure. Example: hydraulic lifts, hydraulic jugs, etc. Okay. So next topic, types of constrained motions. So types of constrained motions. So students, we have three types of constrained motions idave namge. So yav types of constrained motions idave namge andre completely constrained motion, incompletely constrained motion and successfully constrained motion. So what do you mean by completely constrained motion? What is the constrained motion andre? What are the constrained motion? So completely constrained motion, incompletely constrained motion and successfully constrained motion. Here completely constrained motion. So completely constrained motion means the motion can be takes place only one direction. The motion can be takes place only one direction. In between two links, ಎರಡು links ನಡುವೆ motion ಯಾವ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೈನ್ಡ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. In a kinematic pair, already I said that pair ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? It is a combination of two links is called pair. In a kinematic pair, the motion should be definite direction. The motion should be definite direction, irrespective of force applied. ನೀವು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು it should be move in only one direction. ನೀವು ಎರಡು ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಅಕ್ಕರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ such type of motion ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Completely constrained motion. So completely constrained motion means in a kinematic pair, the motion should be definite direction or only one direction of motion, irrespective of force applied. Irrespective of force applied, the motion should be one direction. Then it is called completely constrained motion. So you can see here what the definition says. So in the motion between pair means what? What do you mean by pair? Two links. In between two links, the motion ಯಾವ ತರ ಇದೆ? Limited to a definite direction, irrespective of force applied. ನೀವು ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು you should be having only one direction of motion. Then it is called completely constrained motion. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡಬಹುದು? Square rod in a square hole is one example, or piston and cylinder is another example. Square rod in a square hole is one example, or piston and cylinder is another example. You can see here. So this is the one example. Square block with square hole in a square bar. ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? What happens here? So you can see here, This red color is a one block. This red color is one block, square block, having a square hole. ಆ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ದೇ ಮೇಡ್ ಎ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಹೋಲ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬಾರ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ bar. You can see here the square bar. This is the one square bar. So what happened? The square bar can be only reciprocates inside the square hole. The square bar having only the reciprocating motion, andre to and fro motion, forward and backward, forward and backward, only having to and fro motion inside the square hole. Only one type of relative motion, the completely constant motion ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? Having only one type of relative motion irrespective of force applied. It means the square bar can be reciprocate inside the square hole. So only having reciprocating motion. So ನೀವು ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು it will not rotate. It will not rotate. It having only one definite direction. That is what? Reciprocating motion. So such type of motion idre ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ? Completely constrained motion. So completely constrained motion andre if in a kinematic pair the motion should be limited to a definite direction irrespective of force applied. ನೀವು ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬಾರ್ it will cannot rotate. It having only reciprocating motion. Okay. Example, what is the example? Square rod in a square hole is the one example. You can take another one example also. Piston and cylinder is also having motion, that is also reciprocating motion. So incompletely constrained motion. Our second one is incompletely constrained motion. So students, incompletely means the motion between two links having more than one direction. The motion is not limited to one particular direction. Having more than one direction, then it is called incompletely constrained motion. So incompletely constrained motion andre the motion is more than one direction, then it is called incompletely constrained motion. So andre it having reciprocating motion and it is also having rotary motion, then it is called incompletely constrained motion. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ example circular shaft in a circular hole is the example. You can see here. So you can see here there is a green color block having circular hole. So there is a one block ide. So ee block alla ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? There is a hole made. That is a hole is called circular hole. So ee circular hole alli ಏನು insert ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? There is a circular shaft. This is a circular shaft. This is a circular ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಶಾಫ್ಟ್ ನ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್? ದ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಶಾಫ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೆಸಿಪ್ರೋಕೇಟ್ಸ್. ದ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ರೆಸಿಪ್ರೋಕೇಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ದಿ ಹೋಲ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರೊಟೇಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ರೋಟರಿ ಮೋಷನ್ inside the hole. So it can also reciprocate and it can also be rotate, then it is called incompletely constrained motion. In a one example, so you have take one pen. So ee pen ide, so ingade ಒಂದು refill ಇದೆ. Okay, so let us assume this is the block. This is the green color block having a circular hole inside. Here the circular hole. So this is the shaft. This is, you have made an assumption of this is the circular shaft. So this circular shaft can be reciprocates and the to and fro motion can be occurs inside the block, and also this refill can also be rotates inside this circular hole. This is the one example of your incompletely constrained motion. Incompletely constrained motion means the motion can be takes place more than one direction, then it is called incompletely constrained motion. So example is called circular shaft in a circular hole is the example. So you can see here, this is the one link. So the shaft is another link. This shaft can be reciprocating here and rotating also. Direction of motion. Here having two direction of motions. So more than one direction andre ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು direction occurring ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು reciprocating motion ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು rotary motion ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So next, last and final one is successfully constrained motion. So successfully constrained motion means here the motion is not completed by itself. The motion is not completed by itself by some another means. So extra support tagondu motion complete aagta irutte. So then it is called successfully constrained motion. The motion between two elements, the motion between two links is not completed by itself, but some another external support you have to need to complete that motion. There is an external support is required to complete the motion. Then it is called successfully constrained motion or partially constrained motion ಅಂತನೂ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕಿನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಹೆಸರೇನಿದೆ, partially constrained motion. ಸೊ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಧ ಆಗೋದು, ಅರ್ಧ ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಲಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ನಡುವೆ ಮೋಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ, ತನ್ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ತಾನೇ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್, ವಿ ನೀಡ್ external support to complete that motion. Then it is called successfully constrained motion. You can see here example, a shaft in a footstep bearing. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದಲ್ಲ. So a shaft in a footstep bearing, what happened? This shaft, so this shaft can also be rotate, can reciprocate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Rotary motion it will occur, rotary motion and also occurring reciprocating motion. But we need a definite direction rotary motion. The shaft should be only rotates inside the bearing. Inside the bearing ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು, the shaft having only rotary motion, but it is also having reciprocating motion. So then there is a applying load in the top side. Here the load is applied. So at that time the shaft will not reciprocate, it having only rotary motion. ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಈ ಶಾಫ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಲೋಡ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದ ಶಾಫ್ಟ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ರೆಸಿಪ್ರೊಕೇಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದಿ ರೋಟರಿ ಮೋಷನ್. ಇಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಈ ತರ ರೋಟರಿ ಮೋಷನ್ ಒಂದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ ರೆಸಿಪ್ರೊಕೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ವೈ ದ ರೆಸಿಪ್ರೊಕೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಕ್ವರಿಂಗ್? there is a load. This is a load is an external support. We need an external support load, so that the load will applying, the shaft will not reciprocate up and down, it only having a rotary motion. So students, these are the types of constraint motions. We have three types of constraint motion. First one is completely constrained motion. Completely constrained motion means the motion in between two links, the motion should having limited to definite direction, only one direction of motion irrespective of force applied, that it is called completely constrained motion. Example, square rod in a square hole. Next, incompletely constrained motion, the motion between two links are in a pair more than one direction. Example, circular shaft in a circular hole is a example for incompletely constrained motion. Next thing, successfully or partially constrained motion. So successfully or partially constrained motion means the motion between two links or elements in a pair is not completed by itself. The motion is not completed by itself, but some another external support we required to complete that motion, then it is called successfully constrained motion. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಫುಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬೇರಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಫುಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬೇರಿಂಗ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ we required only rotary motion, but the shaft having reciprocating motion also, so that the load can be applied. External support here, the load can be applied the top of the shaft, so that the shaft will be takes only the rotary motion. So here the support here, what we are taking here, the load is an external support we are giving to the shaft to complete the rotary motion of shaft. So students, this is about the types of constraint motions and types of links. So let us wind up this session. So next session we shall discussing types of kinematic pairs. Types of kinematic pairs na next session alli discuss ಮಾಡೋಣ. Okay.